Hello, BookTube. It's late December, and somewhere out there in the windy wilds of Wisconsin, there's a little boy with a dream. He's not asking for much. He doesn't want that Topps baseball card or that skateboard that you've noticed him eyeing in the shop windows. That little boy only wants one thing, and that's for his public library's radio station's YouTube channel to reach 500 subscribers. The little boy in question also doubles as a bitter old man at the Cedarburg Public Library in Cedarburg, Wisconsin. He is my producer, Jeff, who convinced me to try out a new show for his library's public library radio station, which is one of the few libraries in the country that has a public library radio station. CPL Radio. Cedarburg Public Library Radio. He thought that we could try a book a day. And it's been a blast. An absolute blast. Now, it goes out. The CPL Radio has a whole bunch of podcast iterations. I think I have the links to give you if you prefer to listen to 30 episodes on a podcast instead of watching a video. There are lots of people out there that do. But we also have a YouTube channel, and I'll leave a link to that too, where every weekday, Monday through Friday, my producer, Jeff, and I sit down and talk about a different book. There isn't a predictable pattern, except that we have set aside Thursdays for classics and Fridays for kids' books. But even that is not predictable, and the rest of it is anybody's business. We could be talking about just about anything. And we have learned it doesn't really matter what we talk about. We're going to have a blast. This is an absolute rollicking 20 minutes of your day talking about books, which tells me that you might be interested. Anybody who watches this channel might be interested in that. So I will leave a link to everything down below because I'm really happy about this turn that 2022 has given my bookish life. I'm really happy about that. I look forward to shooting our shows during the week. I look forward to doing that. It's always a lot of fun to explain a book. Jeff often hasn't read the book. I have always read them, and that works because he can be your sounding board. Chances are you haven't read the book either. He can be your sounding board to say, here's what I know about the subject, here's a question or two that I have about the book, here's my own reaction to what you're saying. Ends up being delightful. We crack each other up. And I've made promotional videos like this before on this channel, and you might have seen some of them, and you might be wondering, well, okay, but what does this have to do with a little boy's dream? And I'll tell you what it has to do with a little boy's dream. That little boy, Jeff, is looking forward to Christmas, which celebrates the birth of the Messiah. A little boy in South Boston, in South Boston's Irish Catholic parish, might have worked in that bit about the Messiah. That might not be exactly what the little boy Jeff thinks, but he's looking ahead to Christmas. And he's thinking, boy, it sure would be great. Willikers, it sure would be great if the CPL library's YouTube channel could hit 500 subscribers by Christmas. It's at 460 now. That's so close, yet so far. If it could get to 500 subscribers, it would make little Jeffy so happy. And considering that he has to deal with me for 20 minutes every day, he needs every break he can get. So I will leave a link to everything down below, and if you can find it in your heart, 'tis the season to subscribe. He would love it if that number got to 500. It would cheer him up immensely. And as I've mentioned in earlier promotional videos, just in real world terms, I don't care about the number of my subscribers on my own channel, and you all know that. But when it comes to the real world, when it comes to a library's radio station, which is a program he has to make time for, he has to sequester materials and equipment for, and he has to defend it to the bureaucratic higher-ups in his system, which any of you who work in a system like that will know you need every help you can get when it comes time to defend a project. So having 500 subscribers to show to people, that means a lot. That will help a lot. In a real world sense, I'm sure that it will satisfy Jeff the same way it would satisfy me if that number went up on its own for personal reasons. But anyway, I just wanted to do another reminder. There are plenty of new people to this channel. Might have missed an earlier reminder. And also to keep in mind, that little boy up in the moose-haunted wilds of Wisconsin only has one dream for this holiday season. That's 500 subscribers. I just thought I'd remind you because every time I shoot an episode of Book of the Day, I finish and we're cracking up by that point, and we wrap things up and we talk about what the plans are for the next show. And then, we end the Zoom call because he's got to get back to work. And every single time that happens now, I have just a smile on my face that'll last the rest of the afternoon where I'm thinking, boy, oh boy, is that fun to do. And it's not a private kind of fun. You won't need to watch or listen to more than one episode before you realize we are having lots of fun. We're not hiding that when we're on air. So I thought I would promote it one more time. I'll leave a link to everything down below. And feel free to go and show that little boy some love. Thank you, BookTube.